Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
And even shout out to Derrick because he showed this little girl how to handle. And I thought that shit was insane at first.
I like Derrick.
But I'm like, man, that nigga really showed her how to handle this motherfucking gun. She could take the bitch apart and all this shit.
Shout out to Derrick, that's
you feel me?
Yeah, with her eyes closed.
So you know, and that's crazy. You know, like that just shows the learning capacity of kids. That's why I cram so much into my kids. But you take these warriors that want to do all this shit, and you give them a mission. What's the mission? Okay, well, black empowerment, improvement. You see what I'm saying? Making the future better. You know what I'm saying? Becoming more literate, staying in school. And I can handle a pistol, nigga. And I'm going to get down and dirty for my people. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, we had a wrong, like we be so gung-ho and ready to shoot each other. But then you got people who openly oppressing us. And it's like, oh, we ain't worried about them. They been doing that. Okay, I'm over here. I'm finna ride for mine, though. But we forgetting about the motherfuckers. This who I'm mad at. Nigga, you need to come over here and be on my side while we fight this shit over here, because this is the bigger battle. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to feel a certain way about me going to the military in the past, but that was probably one of the best things that could have happened to me, because now I'm really seeing how to fucking get down and low crawl, how to crawl under some shit, how to hide under a nigga house if I got to, how to survive in the wilderness for 2 weeks if I needed to off the land, how to shoot a fucking gun from, you know what I'm saying, 200 yards, you know what I'm saying?
And see, I want to say this, man, since you said that, it have this guy on, there's this guy, his name is Ty Lopez. He's a billionaire investor. He was walking down downtown New York, and a blackout occurred. He said, let me tell you something, this is why you need to learn how to eat off land. I just bought me a farm in Wyoming, and I'm learning how to grow land. And we so gun-ho and stuck to technology, something don't work, or this internet shut down for a day or two, or if the people cut the food stamps, whatever the case may be, what you gonna do then? So going back to, if I need to learn, have these military skills, if I know how to live off the land and stuff like that, it can help all of us.
But that's what we be needing anyway. We need that structure, because we always be saying, well, what black people need, what black people need. Just like back in the day, years ago, 10,000 years ago, Egyptians had 52 subjects they studied. You know what I'm saying? They already had like college-like shit going on. They studied science and agriculture. You had to learn how to grow your own food. You had to learn the constellations and how the stars align to the pyramid. You had to learn medical shit. You had to learn what aloe vera do for the skin. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all this shit was a must to know. Hand-to-hand combat, all that type of shit. If we was teaching our kids all that shit and preparing them for real, we would be self-sustained. But see, a lot of times I feel like integration was really some shit that set us back. We wanted to be equal, and it's just like somebody saying, here, nigga. And you know you don't want to give it to me, but you're giving it to me because they're making you give it to me. You don't really want to give it to me. So I'm not going to be on the even playing field, because every chance you get, you're going to find a way to cheat me. See what I'm saying? When black people first got out of slavery and we was making wages, they didn't even know how to spend their money. They didn't even know what it was. So you might go to the store with 5 cents, and you going to give a nigga your whole nickel for some shit that costs a cent, and he don't give you no change. You don't know no fucking better. And they been doing that. So any way they can inch up and get a one-up on us and you know what I'm saying, exploit our ignorance, they gonna fucking do it. That's why I got a thirst for knowledge. I want to know as much as I can know about everything that I need to know about that's gonna give me the upper hand, because life is chess. You know what I mean? And when you play the chess game, you could be able to put your pieces like your children are your pieces. You could put them where you need to put them. You could put your friends where you need to put them. When you all come together, that's how you win the game. You see what I'm saying? So it's like strategic moves. And when you don't know what you don't know, you really in a double blind spot, because you double ignorant now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the best thing a nigga can get is some game and some knowledge.
You're right about that. So I want to ask you, what's the ultimate goal for MobbGod? Formerly known as Savage.
Formerly known as Savage, man. It's big boy season now, man. It was just time to level up on some shit overall. This whole MobbGod campaign, bro, it been going so good for me that I feel like it was just, you know, preordained by the Creator. So, you know what I'm saying, my overall goal right now, bro, I'm looking for artists finally. People who asked me for years and years and years, and now I'm looking for artists. And I'm meeting a lot of motherfuckers that's just coming in acting like they know everything and don't know shit about music. Like, I need somebody hungry that really want to listen and want to grow, then I'm going to work with that kind of artist, you know what I'm saying? Because I done been through enough hard knocks, you know what I'm saying? I done been through the hard lessons and the short changes and all that shit. So, yeah, the ultimate goal, man, keep this merch going, the Solo Mafia be popping.
Yeah.
This fucking Solo Mafia, the label, we popping. We got Jiggy the Menace going. Yeah. We got myself. I'm looking at my little partner, MobbGod. Shout out to him. I'm trying to get him under my wing. A couple other people I'm working with. Trey Lewis in town. I'm working with him. That's a dope MC from Baton Rouge. So, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to get this thing off the ground. Working with Nat Mouse on the publicist side. She doing a lot of stuff, just trying to help me get that visibility. You know what I'm saying? So she also working with Bigger Rank. Shout out to Bigger Rank and Nat Mouse. You know, we just trying to build right now with hungry people, man, and just, you know, the game is at a point now where streams, you know, everybody listens to their music through streaming. Yes. And people looked at it like it was a bad thing because people wasn't buying albums no more, but the music is still at their everyday exposure, and people listen to your shit every day. So now you could be your own CEO, throw your shit out there. As long as you getting them streams, it's piling up, the money coming.
This is the music game is like at its most profitable era at the moment because of the streaming.
Man, anybody could do it right now. Yeah. Anybody could do it right now because you get 300-400 loyal followers, you know what I'm saying? That's a couple $1,000s a month right there.
Oh, and owning the rights to your songs too.
And that's the thing on my last project induction ceremony. You gotta think I recorded it here, I mixed it here, I mastered it here. I had no features like that I had to pay for. You know what I'm saying? So everything was done for free. So when the day I put it out, it was already making me money. I ain't spend nothing to make it. And that's the smart thing about business that I be trying to show my partners, like, do as much as you could do under one roof before you outsource. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a mechanic and, you know what I'm saying, you working on the engine, but you got to send it out for somebody to change the oil. Yeah. You got to send it out to somebody else to change the fuel filter. You're supposed to be able to do all that shit under one roof.
But it take time to learn it.
Yeah, it takes time to learn.
If you don't know, you don't know because you're paying for the knowledge. Like if you don't know how to fix a car, you go to a mechanic. So it takes time to learn.
Yeah, but you shouldn't open no shop if you don't know nothing about fixing no cars.
True.
Feel what I'm saying?
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're an expert in some shit and you felt comfortable enough to go ahead and open a business and something, you want to do as much as you can under one space. Right. And that's why it's about building a team. You know, you got to, as an independent artist, you got to treat yourself like a major. That's why I say your music got to sound a certain way. Your artwork got to be polished. Your sound got to be crisp. Your movement got to be on point. Yeah. You know, and a lot of niggas be clowning themselves, and I be wanting to say shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the minute you tell somebody something, they gonna think you trying to son them or you hating them. You don't mean them no good. But y'all gotta stop clowning y'allself on them, man. And a lot of cats be emotional because they moms be done raised them and they only have them feminine traits in it. And not to say that nobody less of a man than somebody else, but at the end of the day, psychologically, it does have a lot to do with how men react to instances, especially if they only raised by their mother.
You right.
So you know what I'm saying, a lot of how we correspond with each other be because of that, and we react to shit how we react. But a lot of guys just gotta stop playing themselves, period. You know, and man, just grow up. It's alright to grow up. At the end of the day, it's alright to be intelligent and be articulate. It's alright to carry yourself as a gentleman. It's alright to throw a suit on every now and then. It's alright to be fresh, you know what I'm saying? It's alright to treat people with manners. It's alright to be respectful, and that's the thing that niggas don't be understanding. Like, we downplay all that as if it's a negative thing, when basic manners get you further than anything. Just, you know what I'm saying, being kind.
Yeah, basically just being a straight up guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody wanted to do business with you after seeing this, you know, and I feel like we're going to have plenty more talks. It's like our second interview, you know what I'm saying? And it's good energy, good vibes. But if they wanted to get in touch with you, how can they do so?
At MobbGod on everything, man. Or you can hit me at themobbgod@gmail.com. 2 B's. And man, but I'm always in the studio, man. And you know, I feel like, man, dudes that like a lot of cats I help come up, they counted me out as far as with the music. Niggas don't be checking for a nigga beats and shit no more. And then when I be dropping the albums, that niggas see I'm dropping that pressure, and they be like, yeah, man, we say you need to send me some shit. Boy, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because man, like at the end of the day, man, you know, you gotta believe in yourself. You got to keep putting that grind behind yourself. So if a nigga don't be using no beats, I'm still dropping on my own shit. So like at the end of the day, the publishing come back twice. I get the publishing and the writers. That's 100%. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, at the end of the day, it's about being a good businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start a seminar too, showing cats how to record themselves, how to mix and master their own shit, and how to do their business and set their ASCAP up so they can get their royalties and shit like that. Because a lot of